Hola gente, ¿cómo están? Estoy en Classic Football Shirt, el lugar que tiene una de las colecciones más grandes de camisetas de fútbol. Tienen algunas exhibidas, después tienen un depósito donde tienen camisetas de todas las partes del mundo que se imaginen. Vamos a entrar, vamos a ver si podemos hablar con los dueños. Espero que lo disfruten. En esta parte de arriba tenemos colección de todo. Acá por ejemplo están clubes de El Mundo. Está la del Santos de Neymar cuando ganaron la Libertadores. Hay de todos los equipos que se imaginen. Bueno, también podemos encontrar la de 1860 Múnich, una edición clásica. Y de Argentina tenemos la de la Copa América que se juega en Argentina. Ya en este sector tenemos héroes y leyendas. Podemos encontrar por ejemplo la de Jürgen Klinsmann cuando jugaba en el Tottenham. Y acá por ejemplo está la del Bati. Obviamente tenemos la del MÁS GRANDE de Messi. Bueno, acá tenemos la de los amigos del bolso nacional. Y esta parte es de todos los clubes de la Premier, ordenada en orden alfabético. Y bueno, acá obviamente está la de Boca también, que sale 80 libras, es la de el año 2018, si no me equivoco. Y también podemos encontrar, bueno, la camiseta que usaba Barovero en River a 25 libras, esta del año 2016. Bueno, todo acá. La verdad que me pasé una hora viendo camisetas y bueno, ahora vamos a hablar un poco con los dueños. Hey Rory, it's a pleasure. How and when and where was born this business and this place?
So we started about 15 years ago in Manchester. Two students, they were going to a house party and they tried to buy some old football shirts and they realised that it was really hard to get hold of them, and they decided that if they could trade and try and find a big collection, they could sell and make money to pay for their student living. And they started off a website and it started going very well, and ever since then they've continued growing and growing and growing, and now we've got a shop, we've got a massive website, and we're quite well known across the world. So yeah, started off in a small way.
Good. And how many shirts approx are in?
So online we say we've had more than 1 million shirts come through. In the shop right now we've only got about 1,000, but on the website it's enormous. There's so many different shirts, so many different clubs, many different national teams. It's everything. Yeah. We've seen everything.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Can you show me which is your favorite in Premier League and which is your favorite in the other clubs?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, unique training pieces. So this is a training shirt from 1990. You're not going to find that many places.
Yeah.
It's really rare. So sometimes it's the match shirts, we see them quite a lot. Sometimes the training pieces are very, very rare.
Yeah.
Some great ones that we have, the Newcastle 1995. This is the first use of this collar, the buttons, this old classic sponsor.
Yeah.
It's an amazing shirt, so popular. Obviously there's a big story with this United shirt, which was worn in 1995. Ferguson famously said that the players had to take the shirt off at half-time and change because they couldn't see each other on the pitch. They still lost the game obviously, so maybe he was wrong. Other great shirts would be, I think, this Man City one with a Kappa, the old classic brother sponsor, the really nice colour trim, so many great shirts from different eras. The Chelsea Commodore sponsor, sometimes the sponsors are as much a part of the shirt as the actual design themselves, so
of course.
Video games and it's a really interesting thing. One for Argentinians, but 1998 Brazil,
of course,
in the final, Ronaldo, the history behind this shirt is as amazing, so memorable. I think Croatia shirts
Oh,
are some of the
nice.
nicest that we find. This
Nice.
2002 template is beautiful.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
With this design, you know,
with
the
double
netting.
sugar.
Yeah, double
Yeah.
super, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a lovely design, and any shirt that comes in with this template, I
Of
love.
course. And Argentina is at the
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
2000.
this is 2000 Argentina.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's remember for Batistuta and Veron.
For Batikol. And
Yeah.
Reebok was a great sponsor, you know, like the
Yeah,
middle
yeah.
badge.
Yeah.
You can't beat the middle badge, can you, at all?
Yeah. Classic.
So yeah, loads of classics across the world, I guess. Stuff like this Palermo shirt,
Oh.
beautiful design, like really, really rare as well. You're
Yeah.
not going to find this many places. Long sleeve.
Which year?
This is 1996 to 1999, so teams used
Oh.
to have shirts for more than 1 year. Now every year they should get new shirts. Back then it was like a more of a longer standing thing that they had. This AC Milan from Van Basten.
Yeah.
You know, this era, like some amazing players wore this shirt, and the material is beautiful. This is why it's so popular, because you can come and see what it feels like, and you know how the designs change over the course of the years.
Yeah.
Other iconic ones. So this would be the final. It's not the same shirt, but like a very similar design was worn in the final of the Champions League. And Marseille, obviously, famously, there was debate as to whether they were fairly winning the tournament. So like that was a big thing across the world. St. Pauli.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, like a very popular team in certain for certain people, because they've got very left-wing leanings and big rock punk following. So these are very, very popular shirts. And
I know.
yeah, exactly. So and like loads of things from across the world. We love Porto has some amazing shirts. I love some Porto stuff.
Yeah.
The Ulrich and it's such a cool badge as well. So.
And already you have the Boca River, but why is the Central Córdoba in Santiago del Estero?
So, we often get people come into the store and they want to show off their team to us, and we got a guy came from Argentina with this shirt, and he gifted it to us just as a present, because he wanted us to know more about his team. So we put it up on the wall, and like hopefully like Argentinian people, and you're not the first person who's Argentinian who's commented on that shirt as well, so it's nice to get the stories from around the world. Obviously not everyone can travel at the moment, but this was before like all the restrictions, and we had tourists from everywhere, you know, so it was really nice. It was a really good time, you know, to work in this shop, and you know, we get so many Argentinian people come in and talk about the memories that they have of 1998 and Batistuta and Maradona and everyone else. So.
Can I let my own present for a classic football shirt now?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's that my club is in Tucumán. It's near to Santiago del Estero.
Oh, cool.
It's called San Martín de Tucumán.
Okay.
Play anytime in the first league, but now in the second. But I let.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. Wanna hold the other side?
Here, yes. Acá le dejo entonces la remera del Santo. It's year 2008.
2008.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a classic and it's capped.
So,
yes.
It's a beautiful.
It's a pleasure for me.
Moto now?
Yeah. It's like a moto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, man. Thank you very much for that. I'm very pleased.
You're right. The last question is if you can choose for a dream team, that the best 11 like with these shirts. It's a difficult question.
In this shop?
Yes.
Goalkeeper, like I think there's a classic David Seaman England one that we sold today. It's had like a red flames on the back. It's from like 2000, I think. That's a beautiful shirt.
Nice.
If I was going to go left back, what would I go for? Who am I going for left back, Lex? Gareth Bale. Yeah, I suppose Gareth Bale in his early days at
Tottenham.
Obviously, when he scored the goal against Stoke, I think it was a volley.
I remember.
You know, I guess that's a classic. The sky blue. I think it's 2006, 2007, maybe.
Yeah.
Centre back. I mean, you can't go much wrong with Puyol. When Barcelona didn't have the sponsor, it was before it was UNICEF, and they were one of the only teams who never had a sponsor before.
Of course,
you would go, but I mean, other centre back has to be classic Germany shirts.
Yeah.
Can't really beat them. They're the best one, especially the 1990, obviously. But many different designs as well that Germany have had over the years. They're one of the best kit designs, and obviously Adidas have done the shirts for forever, so that's a really nice relationship that they have. I'm looking at the Dani Alves on the wall, like it's a beautiful
Crack.
2010. The Catalan colours as well, the yellow and the yellow as well. It's a really nice feature. Who's in midfield? Wow, such a difficult question. Steven Gerrard played number 4, a strange number to have. There's the shirts from 2002 with the stripe down the chest. That's a lovely shirt. Wow, more shirts. So many, so many things. I tell you, one of the great ones we have in is players that play for teams when you forget that they played. So like we have a Gattuso Rangers shirt, for example, like a Glasgow Rangers Gattuso from I think 1997. That's a beautiful shirt. Huge name print as well. It's a great shirt. This shirt.
Oh yeah.
So 1997.
And
the old Nike design, the collar. It's really nice. Just makes me
great
think,
player.
Players who maybe didn't play very often for a team, but you forget about it. Right wing, like I guess you have to say Ronaldo. A shirt like that, I say
classic.
Reminds me of Ronaldo early with the yellow hair as well. The left hand side, wow. Who are we gonna have on the left? The left winger, it's a difficult question.
George Best? No.
George Best, I wish we had a George Best shirt, but we don't, unfortunately. The shirts weren't made until, really replicas until like the late 80s. So, so George Best's time, we wouldn't really be able to have a shirt unless it was match worn. But we do have some on the website, but not in the shop. Trying to think of left wingers off the top of my head. Some Arjen Robben, perhaps, Holland shirts, amazing like orange colours, one of the most like iconic colourways for any international team. You know, the fans dressing in orange as well, like it's such a important like colour for that country, and they're so noticeable as well. And especially the old T90 numbers. The circular margins as well, like. You know, Robin definitely had a few of them. Amazing like shirts from back then, the Nike designs. Up top, like I think Batistuta at Fiorentina, the Nintendo.
Yes.
You can't really beat
Fiorentina or the Rome is very...
absolutely, I mean, like you can't beat that shirt. That's one of the most popular ones we have in the shop.
Of course.
When we have it, it goes straight away.
Nice.
I think the other striker has to be Ronaldo. You know, R9. The Brazil 9. For me, the 2002 is a nicer shirt than the 1998, but I think the 1998 is so iconic because of what happened in the final. The tournament itself was an amazing tournament, and it's just so memorable. So I think that would be my 11. And I will change it tomorrow.
Of course. And your favorite coach for this team? That the history?
Oh wow, my favorite coach. Gareth Southgate.
Okay.
It's coming home.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
No problem.
Okay.